Hi guys, happy August. I'm here to talk to you guys about something really exciting for me to share with you. My article, Achieving the Impossible, the Yep Factor. Look, changing words seems like such a simple thing, but let me tell you how the brain processes it. The brain hears specific words and they move towards it. So if it's something positive you want to do, it's got to be something we're going to do and in a positive way. And one of the things I love to add in is the word yet. So I had my grandchildren saying this. I would do it with my kids as they were growing up. And if you're saying you want to achieve the impossible and you're saying, I could never go to the moon yet. I could never write a book yet. I could never surf yet. But here's what the brain hears, right? I could never yet. What the yet part is doing is telling your brain, wait, what does she mean yet? We're going to learn something new? And it starts preparing you for that experience, for learning something new. Learning a new language and teaching our brain how to interpret specific things is really something that's a challenge to do every day. Something that is so simple and you think it wouldn't work. I'm telling you, it does. So it wouldn't work yet. What I want you to do is understand about learning a new language. I don't speak Spanish, but if you reframe this to I don't speak Spanish yet, your brain immediately starts making a pathway to not yet, but we are going to. So it starts planning. It starts opening the possibilities. It doesn't shut the door on the I could never. So when you add the word yet, I could not right this second, but that means I could. It's possible in the future. And our brain starts building a pathway for that to happen. Pursuing your career goals. This is another thing that it's really important to do. For me, I had never been an editor of a magazine. I had never been on a platform like I am today, and I never thought I would. But I would say those things to myself. I've never done a magazine yet. I guess we're going to. And my brain started building that pathway that opened the doors and led me to where I'm at today with a magazine of over 1.5 million subscribers. Here's the thing though, I had to be listening to the signals. I had to be open to moving towards those signals that the brain was sending me, but it opened the doors to the yet and gave me the skills that I needed and opened the doors for those, but mostly it gave me the energetic attraction I needed to draw the things I needed for the magazine to me. It's the same with your fitness goals, right? People could say, I've struggled with weight. I've never been able to lose the weight yet. That leaves the door open for your brain to start thinking, what does she mean yet? What does that mean to me yet? And the brain starts building a pathway. Hey guys, it hasn't happened yet, but she's saying it's going to. That one simple word, the yet factor, turning the impossible into possible is really a thing. The science behind the yet factor is the concept of yet is deeply rooted in the science of the brain and psychology. When we add yet to our thoughts, it does more than just change the sentence structure. It fundamentally alters how our brain perceives challenges. You're going to read more of this in my article, The Yet Factor, transforming the impossible into the possible. I highly recommend you go take a check at it. It's going to put the science behind it. It's going to help you with starting those one thing that you want to possibly not be able to do today, but do it in the future. And you're using the word yet. There are so many little word shifts that we can do. I still have to remind myself, or one of my grandkids now will remind me when I say I can't do that. They'll be like, yet, Nana, you can't do that yet. Well, of course, you're right. I can't do that yet. And so I love their enthusiasm about embracing the yet factor at such a young age, because what that means to me is their brain is building a pathway at a young age that creates that powerful mindset loop that when they see something might be impossible, their brain immediately goes into that loop that they've been creating since they were young, into that yet factor. So again, I've told you guys this before, but I'm going to go over it really quickly. Loop patterns in our brain are something we've created from, usually the most powerful ones are created before the age of 7. They're really powerful things on beliefs, core values, things like that are pulled forward in our brain when a situation comes up, right? Fear, anger, happiness, joy. all those things that pop up, struggle, a pattern that's been built in our brain pops forward. It's okay, that's good, it's what got us here. But now we can start changing that pattern. And it takes a little while to do, right? So I'm still working on Yet, and I've been using it since they were babies. So it takes a little while, but once you start correcting that pattern, it comes forward, you recognize that, and you correct it and turn it into a Yet. Eventually, those corrections become more powerful than the old habit. So without any thought or extra work, the minute you think, I could never do that, the Yet factor, that loop taps into that front core of the brain and starts yelling at you. You can't do it yet, but what if? And so I want you guys to just do the one swap this year. So we're in, what are we in? We're in August. So August is a fabulous month to try that. It's summer months. Try something new. I can't I can't hike, this hill yet. I can't do this yet. I want you to start adding the Yet factor into your beautiful mindset. I want to hear back from you how the Yet factor has changed. Just one thing, one small change is the building stones to that pathway to where you want to go. This was a super powerful article for me. It meant a lot. As a matter of fact, I have a book coming out called The Yet Factor. I'm transforming the impossible to the possible. So I hope you guys look for that this year. I'm hoping it's coming out this year. But thank you guys so much for popping in for our 5-minute coaching tips. I am grateful to have all of you here. Check out the article. Let us know what your Yet is this year so that we can start sending that positive energy towards you. Thank you.
Dive into Best Holistic Life magazine for tasty recipes, self-care, fitness, meditation, mindset, and spirituality. Let's create a happier, healthier you together.